J.R.R. Tolkien is one of the most influential figures in modern literature, especially in the genre of epic fantasy. His legacy, through The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, not only transformed literature, but also left a deep mark on popular culture. Tolkien was born in 1892 in Bloemfontein, South Africa, but it was in England where he developed his love for languages and stories. From a young age, he began inventing languages and creating mythologies. His fascination with ancient languages and Nordic and Celtic cultures formed the foundation of his literary work. In 1917, while fighting in World War I, Tolkien began to create what would later become the Silmarillion, a compendium of myths that would shape the universe of Middle-earth. The war left an indelible mark on his work, reflected in stories of struggle and destruction, where the horrors of war loom over the characters. A key facet of Tolkien was his career as a philologist. At the University of Oxford, he studied ancient languages and became a professor of Anglo-Saxon. His love for languages allowed him to create complex dialects like Quenya and Sindarin, which enriched his literary world. These languages, spoken by elves, dwarves, and hobbits, not only served as a narrative tool but gave the universe a profound historical depth. Tolkien invented languages purely for enjoyment, from the complex Quenya to simpler and more fun languages like Nebbose and Animalic. This linguistic skill left an important legacy in philology and allowed him to bring Middle-earth to life, a literary work where each language had a purpose and deep meaning. During World War II, when the Nazis showed interest in his work due to its Germanic roots, Tolkien completely distanced himself from any connection with the Nazi regime. Despite being admired by many, Tolkien never accepted that his work was associated with racist ideologies. His books present the dark forces, represented by Sauron, as a critique of unchecked power and greed, symbolizing the dangers of totalitarian regimes. In The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, Tolkien introduced hobbits, small and seemingly ordinary beings, who possessed great inner strength. Frodo Baggins, the main hero, demonstrates that even in the darkest moments, bravery and hope can arise from the most unexpected places. Tolkien passed away in 1973, but his legacy lives on. The film adaptations of The Lord of the Rings, directed by Peter Jackson, brought the magic of Middle-earth to new generations, solidifying epic fantasy as a cornerstone of contemporary culture. Tolkien not only changed literature, but also left a profound legacy that continues to inspire writers and creators today. Addressing universal themes such as the struggle against evil, friendship, and hope, his work remains a cornerstone of the epic fantasy genre. From his complex languages to his imaginary worlds, Tolkien forged a path that others would follow, becoming the true father of modern fantasy.